Good evening. You are watching the latest business update. A major financial development is coming from the United States, where the government has officially begun the process of refunding billions of dollars collected through tariff imposed during Donald Trump's administration. This move follows a ruling by the US Supreme Court in February, which declared certain tariff imposed under the International Emergency Economic Power Act or IEEPA as illegal. These tariffs were part of what was widely known as Liberation Day trade measures. Now, the US government has launched a formal refund system to return this money to importers. The process is being handled through a new online portal called KATV, Consolidated Administration and Processing of Entries, managed by US Customs and Border Protection. Through this system, companies that paid these tariffs can apply online to claim refunds along with applicable interest. Officials estimate that the total refund amount could range between $160 billion to $175 billion, making this one of the largest repayment programs in US history. Around 330,000 importers are potentially eligible to benefit from this process. As of early April, more than 56,000 importers have already completed registrations and submitted claims worth nearly $127 billion. Once applications are approved, refunds are expected to be proceeded within 60 to 90 days according to customs officials. However, the rollout has not been completely smooth. On the first day itself, many businesses reported technical issues on the KATV portal, including error messages such as system experiencing high volume and delays in logging in. Authorities have acknowledged these issues and said they are working to stabilize the system. Now, while this refund program is massive in scale, the benefits are not expected to reach everyone equally. Large corporations and importers are likely to receive the biggest payouts. Reports suggest companies like Walmart could receive over $10 billion, Target around $2 billion, and Nike close to $1 billion in refunds. Other major retailers such as Kohl's, Gap, and Macy's are also expected to receive hundreds of billions of dollars each. But here is the key concern. Individual consumers are likely to receive any direct compensations. Although shoppers indirectly pay higher prices due to these tariffs, there is currently no mechanism for consumer refunds. Some businesses have indicated they may pass on benefits through lower prices or better value, but this is not guaranteed. There is also growing legal activity in the United States. Several lawsuits have been filed by consumers and groups arguing that companies receiving refunds should pass that money back to customers who bore the higher cost. Cases have already been filed against major firms including Costco, FedEx, and others. At the same time, US officials have stated clearly that they do not expect consumers to directly benefit from these refunds. Some policymakers have even suggested that companies should use the refunded money to support workers or provide bonuses instead of reducing prices. Economists also point out that the impact of tariff is complex. In many cases, businesses did raise prices, but not always enough to fully offset the tariff burden. Some also faced indirect costs such as debt pressure and lost sales. So, while the refund system is now active and billions are said to be returned, the real question remains, who ultimately benefits? For now, importers are preparing for refund, businesses are navigating delays, and consumers are still waiting for clarity. We will continue to track this developing story, so stay tuned with us.